Effective management communication is not secured by virtue of your role. Instead, it's built on a concrete set of behaviours that you intentionally showcase. Not a manager yet? Don't worry, don't stop watching. Some of the goals in this video may also apply to you, especially if you've got big career dreams. If you find it hard to feel fresh and clear when communicating, this episode is for you. Today, we'll look at 7 management communication goals that will give you energy and clarity as a leader. Goal number 1, streamline your speaking preparation skills to reduce communication fatigue. Effective decision-making relies on freshness and cognitive clarity. Schedule flexibility becomes more compressed in leadership roles, so you'll benefit from fast and agile communication responses. Leaders with solid management communication skills can swiftly organize information and synchronize the ideal communication response without obsessing over which approach to take. Most leaders don't realize there are research systems for delivering concise, emotionally intelligent statements to their team. This approach ensures that your communication behavior reflects your good intentions even when under pressure. You can position tactful responses in the heat of the moment, and you'll showcase intent-based leadership if you do so, and spur your team into action more successfully. If you're trailing into long-winded rants or stress-fueled interactions with your team, take care because you're losing impact because you're so compressed that your brain is in overdrive. When I deliver executive communication coaching to executives, founders, and CEOs, I train my clients in proven plug-and-play formats. This system allows for clear messages even if you're in overdrive. Goal number 2 is to establish untouchable days or moments in your schedule. As the calendar fills and the pressure increases, many leaders struggle to gain optimal focus and instead play a tug-of-war with crises versus mental sharpness. Cognitive clarity, however, builds your leadership presence, and one of the best ways to protect clarity is to protect your calendar. Head to your calendar right now or have a discussion with your executive assistant and start to examine what's in the calendar. Ensure that you're only attending essential meetings and remove any tasks you can delegate to someone else on the team. I also recommend that you don't let running commentary about leaders in ivory towers stop you from establishing moments in your day where you cool your engines and align yourself closer to the organization's vision, values, and the most critical thing you can do to excel growth in that moment. If you're constantly in the trenches with your team, solving their problems, who is accountable for the total view of the battlefield? Goal number 3, pull rank. The role of a leader is to inspire, motivate, and lead their team to act with an approach that benefits the organization's vision and values. If you're not pulling rank, issuing directives, and building authority in your role as a leader, you're not fulfilling your KPIs. But don't worry, you won't be the first leader who fails to lead their team. Unfortunately, with dropping team engagement and the importance of retaining top talent, many leaders are reluctant to pull rank and assert directives within their organization. We already discussed the cult fixation with toxic bosses in a recent episode, not to mention the deep-seated employee hatred of micromanagers. Leaders and managers now need to navigate with an incredibly delicate and thorny pathway. Staff are easily inflamed, and understandably. However, if you genuinely want to be seen as a transformative leader, cut the friend zone and learn the style of communication that gets elite executives the respect of their team and their industry. Executive communication coaching will refine the delivery of your leadership requests to team members so that you see increased buy-in, trust, and rapport without reneging on your not negotiables just to keep the peace. Goal number 4. Prepare your public speaking expertise so you're not caught off guard with any world-class presentation opportunity. As your star ascends, the chance of being invited to speak at global summits or world-class events increases. So don't be that executive that I meet daily who neglects to build their public speaking skills so that they're ready to deliver at an elite level. There is empirical evidence that you can't get up and wing a stellar presentation at the last minute without a specific set of tools to maximize your communication performance success. World-class public speakers make it look easy, but they're instead signaling a fixed set of learnt behaviours on stage that invite listeners into their jet stream. So if you want to shine with charisma and inspire a crowd at your next AGM meeting or media interview, consider dedicating time in your calendar to executive communication coaching sessions that equip you with the practical elements you need for eloquent presentations. Whenever a client contacts me to fast-track their public speaking skills before a massive speaking engagement with a tight deadline, I certainly step in to help. But you can avert unnecessary stress and drama if you fine-tune your public speaking skills earlier. There's no better time than now. Goal number 5. Build up your social intelligence skills ready to handle any personality, conflict, or toxic team member. It's irresponsible to get to the rank where you're making decisions that impact an entire organization, its bottom line and employees, clients and shareholders without overriding your innate speaking reflexes and aiming for a more precise and poised speaking style. Effective management communication is grounded in social intelligence. All leaders need to work on their emotional intelligence. Instead of feeling frustrated about professional interpersonal pressures, feel relieved that there are concrete actions and behaviours you can acquire that conclusively refine your emotional intelligence to handle difficult personalities and team challenges better. Goal number 6. Polish your charismatic leadership style. Ancient mariners couldn't navigate their fleets in the ocean without the North Star. As a leader, your role is to be the North Star for your organisation. It's your responsibility to signal the organisational principles, values and vision that guide the fleet. And if you're not doing it effectively, who else will? Recent research over the past decade has uncovered that charisma is a trainable skill everyone can improve. So if you'd like to dedicate some time to invest in tactical charisma training, consider enrolling in my high performance communication audit to get started. Goal number 7. Seek validated methods for management communication growth. Everyone has an opinion on what constitutes good leadership, but if you want to improve your management communication style, take care where you seek counsel. I strongly recommend that you check the qualifications of any leadership consultant and avoid opinion-based coaching. Only work with experts with extensive insight into methods that have empirical support. Do your research and check this handy guide linked in the comments below, how to choose the best communication consultant to develop your speaking skills so that you can find the best expert for you. Occupying an executive position is like reaching the summit of Everest, only to discover that you've got to stay up there in critical conditions and somehow streamline your movements to survive without losing your health and forgetting what led you beyond base camp, your core values, principles, and raison d'être. Which of these 7 goals will make it easier for you to survive at the summit? Let me know in the comments below. Thanks so much for tuning into this episode. Don't forget to subscribe and hit like if you enjoyed this one. Ciao for now. Ma 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 me mi mamo ma me mi mamo ma 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 hi ma me mi mamo effective management communication.